I'm itsmintsalad, and I saw the Twilight Zone Season 2, Episode 27, The Mind and the Matter. It is directed by Buzz Kolk, written by Rod Serling. If you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. This episode starts with following a really crotchety person who's really antisocial. Is this a literally me character? He's like, oh, I hate everybody, I don't want to be near anybody, there's too many people at my work, everywhere, all over the place, too many people. And his coworker spills some coffee on him. Multiple times in this episode, by the way, I'm like, bro, why are you so clumsy? You already spilled coffee on this man. Why are you doing it again? You're just pissing him off. Oh my goodness. And another coworker's like, why don't you read this book? Mind and the Matter. And he's like, ugh, this is not going to be anything. And then he reads it, focuses entirely on finishing it, and then finishes it. He's like, oh, that's it, concentration! And he's going to try out his Mind and the Matter abilities, which is to say he concentrates really hard on there being no people, and then there's no people, like, at all. They're all gone. No more people. He's like, this is a blessing, I love it, I'm so happy, I can just hang around, nobody nearby, nobody distracted me at work, so he's tippity-tappity taps, there's a few hours of nice silence, nobody bothering him whatsoever, and then he's like, well, what else do? I don't know what to do with my life. And I'm like, yeah, bro, the only reason why we have society is that there's multiple people who need to be having some sort of structure in order to help with each other. Otherwise, you just got chaos and war and violence and a lot of not good stuff happening in the world. Let me tell you, society as we have it now is better than like the medieval ages or having nobody at all. So I'm like, okay, so this guy is learning the hard truth that he needs people around. He's like, well, I should bring some people. Maybe I bring people back, but they're like me. And then he goes to see everybody around him is like annoyed and they're like, ugh, I hate people, people suck. But this is everybody. And so nobody's helping whatsoever. So he's like, man, I just want the world back where it was. And he's more appreciative of people now at the end of the episode than he was before. So there's that character growth. What's the lesson of this episode? You need multiple types of people. Antisocial people have always existed. There's just more of them now, I believe, because of the internet, and makes it so it's easier to just avoid human communication, like one-on-one human communication. Instead, he could just talk to people on random social medias, all that fun jazz. I think he also learns to appreciate people and actually start to socialize more and more, versus when he did it in the past, he's like, man, I don't really like talking to people whatsoever. So he always tried to avoid to do that. But then now he's at the point where he's like, okay, I guess I should just talk to people now. Well, I guess I'm gonna appreciate everybody, and even the guy who keeps spilling coffee on me, I'm just gonna be like, alright, I'm sorry, guy, I almost fell. It's alright, guy. It's okay that you spilled coffee on me multiple times throughout the day. I like the character growth in this episode. It's also a good lesson on you need multiple people, multiple types of people. You know, the whole 16 personalities thing? You need all 16 personalities. You can't just have one personality, or else the entire society that humans have created in the past and humans now perpetuate and change and whatever, that is necessary, or else all of that structure, if you just have one type of person, it just goes, it just crashes. I think all types of people are important and they serve their own roles within society. I'd say the values of this episode very consistent throughout all of the scenes. I think the focus was more so that you get to experience the emptiness or the fullness of a scene. There's a lot of wide shots, especially when he's alone, to show that he is really, truly alone. And also a lot of wide shots to show that there's a lot of people there. Just a ton of wide shots, and I think that they're utilized well in this episode. Let me know if you've seen this episode. I think you should take a gander at it if you haven't. Go take a gander at every single Twilight Zone episode. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. If you've made it this far, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. The comment button. I don't know, leave a comment down below. Anyway, I gotta give this episode, it's a solid 8.3 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one on the platform you like, so $20 deals, patreon.com/ASEPresents, one movie review per 1 month. That is linked to support the daily grindiness of all them daily movies, so you can go here. And until next time, mint salad, I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits. Adios.